Hey friend, do you know how I told you that I have a form on my website to submit questions or episode ideas for me? Well, I'm going to cover one that I received. And the question is, can you share with me strategies and guidelines for posting content in terms of a timetable? So friends, we're going to go ahead and answer that question today.
Hey, online business owner, welcome to the Content Systems for Growth with me, Michelle Dewey. Are you ready to let go of guilt, stress, and missed deadlines? Are you struggling to keep up with the demands of running a household, taking care of your family, and creating consistent organic content? Well, you're not alone. Juggling all the to-dos of being a mom and owning an online business can be challenging. But here's the good news. By implementing effective content systems and organization strategies, you can streamline your workflow, increase your productivity, and finally take control of your schedule. Each week, I'll explore content management systems and mindset hacks to help you rediscover your creativity, passion, and enjoyment in content creating. If you're ready to save time with systemized content marketing strategies and productivity tips, then go refill your coffee mug, pop in those earbuds, and let's tackle that pile of laundry. It's time to reclaim your time and energy while you take your business to the next level. Let's grow, friends.
I love it when I get questions from my listeners. It makes things so easy. I don't have to guess what questions you have. Isn't that such a wonderful thing? So today we're going to cover the guidelines for posting content so that you can master this for yourself. I was so excited to actually receive this question. It's a topic that is near and dear to my heart because I know that I've struggled with it myself. So friend, I hope you have that coffee or that cup of tea in front of you because we're going to get into this right now. So what's one thing that you need to do for your posting schedule? Well, you need to determine your posting frequency. So regardless, it doesn't matter. I can tell you exactly what time to post, but that doesn't matter. What's really important is what is doable for you. What are you able to do for your posting frequency? So that's the first thing. Let's talk about how often that you want to post, because this is going to be the foundation. Your posting frequency is going to depend on a few things, right? Your time, your energy resources. Do you know how much your audience wants or needs from you? Or wants from you? I guess it's a want. Or they can need you, whatever. And the type of content you're creating, because you may not put as much video or podcasts or blog content out there as you would social media content. So here's a quick action step that I want you to do. I want you to take 5 minutes to jot down your current commitment to yourself and how much time you can realistically dedicate to content creation each week. That's realistic. It's important to know your time bank. I'm sure you've heard me say this before. How much time do you actually have available to create that content? From there, this is going to help you decide whether you should aim for daily, weekly, or bi-weekly posts. Number 2, you need to create a content calendar. Once you've handled all of the posting frequency, now it's time to get organized with a content calendar. Trust me, this is a game changer. It helps you plan out what you're going to do for posts and when you're going to do it. Because then you're not running into the whole decision fatigue. It's the end of the day and you're like, oh my goodness, I haven't created a post for my social media. Or maybe it's like Tuesday night and your podcast or your blog is supposed to go live on Wednesday morning and you've done absolutely nothing. You need to be consistent with your content. More than anything, you need to be able to find a content calendar that you're consistently able to plan for. So take your piece of core content and make sure you're sprinkling that out through the month after it goes live so you can be directing people back to that one piece. So you have your content calendar, you know exactly what you need to be posting, and you can plan ahead and get it posted. So your quick action step for this one is to spend 10 minutes and set up a simple content calendar. You can do this in Google Sheets or in your paper planner. It doesn't matter. If you are a solo entrepreneur, you can do this in your planner by just jotting down the dates and the topics that you want to cover. Hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. I have it in two places. I have it in my paper planner and I have it in Notion, because when I'm creating it, for some reason, my paper planner, I like to list it out in there first and then actually put it electronic, because my brain thinks better when I can write it down on a piece of paper and see it plotted out on my calendar. Then if I ever have any questions, if I don't have my computer open or I'm doing something else, I can just simply flip through my paper calendar and see everything that I have laid out. Use a scheduling tool. So what does that look like? I'm a big fan of Metricool for scheduling content. It's like having a little assistant who takes care of that posting for you. What do I mean? You can set up an RSS feed and it will pull directly from your website and take and post that information to your different social media channels when it goes live. And then you can also set it up on a frequency. So let's say you want your blog post that you posted in October to go live again and have people directed back to your website 90 days from when it went live. You can do that in Metricool. You can set it up to be reoccurring. You can also put in, let's say you like inspirational quotes. You can set up a whole entire feed with inspirational quotes that get published on a frequency to the social media channels of your choosing. And what's great, of course, it's all set up in advance and it goes live exactly when you want to. And another thing that I love about Metricool is that you can use it with Canva. So you can create your images in Canva and you can schedule the post directly from Canva into Metricool. So you take your image, you put in the date, you put in the actual copy that you want, and then you schedule it. Here's a tip. Learn from my mistakes. Make sure that you are not just writing your copy directly into Canva if you're going to post through Metricool. Use your content bank for that information. What do I mean? I shouldn't say caption. It's your caption bank. You should have a caption bank for all your social media posts that you already have so that you can just copy and paste from your caption bank and put it to go along with that image that you've created in Canva. So a 10 minutes that you could do is explore Metricool or any other scheduling tool. Schedule a test post to go live for tomorrow. See how it feels. And then you can take it off your plate. You just have to spend an hour each week planning your content, or maybe you just want to spend an hour each month planning your content and posting it. And don't forget all the stuff that you can set, and it's just there to repeat and repeat and repeat. Number 4, mix up your content types. Variety is the spice of life. Your audience wants to have a mixture of different content types. So think your blog post, your social media video, and maybe even some infographics in there, because that gives that information. It makes them curious and they'll be like, oh, I think I want to go find out more information. This infographic is so beneficial to me, right? So a quick action step for this one is in 10 minutes, I want you to brainstorm a list of different content types that you can try out this month. And I want you just to pick a format to experiment with. The number 5 is posting at optimal times. Timing is everything. You want to make sure your content is going live when your audience is most likely to see it. I know with algorithms, you can never say for sure if people are going to see it. But if you're targeting a busy work from home mom like yourself, maybe think about when you might have a few minutes to scroll through your feed. This could be the same time. I do want to put in just one more sweet plug for Metricool, because they actually show you on the scheduling table like the hot times that people are on that platform for posting. So you can move around your different posts to make sure that you're hitting when it's the busiest at that time. And that's the perfect time to do it. So one quick action step. You can spend 5 minutes looking at your particular analytics on your social media platforms that you use and identify when your audience is the most active. And then you'll adjust that scheduling tool to post during those. Again, like I said, Metricool has that right in the software for you, so you don't have to do that analytical work. 6, monitor and adjust. Oh, I know. I think you've heard me say this before. You need to be tracking your numbers. You need to monitor your numbers and you need to adjust them so that you are getting the most for your time. Keep an eye on how things are going. Are people engaging with your post? Are certain topics getting more traction? Use that information to tweak your approach. So, your quick action step here is to take 10 minutes at the end of each week to review your metrics and your analytics, and then make notes of what's working and what's not working and adjust your content calendar accordingly. Do you know what is a really easy way that you can do this? Is you can create yourself a CEO report in a Google form and have questions that you ask yourself every single week and you fill in that information. That could be your I need to create my metrics. Oh, I need to do this. Oh, I need to talk about how my week is. That way you just have that history and you can go in there and look at it. I actually have this in my Notion template. Okay, friends, it's time to wrap this up. I hope that you found these tips to be helpful and this answered your specific question that you asked me to cover. If not, I guess let me know and I will try again. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you and I hope you have a wonderful week. Yay. Thank you so much for listening. I hope that you found this episode valuable and learned some actionable tips that you can implement in your business so that you can feel accomplished and less stressed. If you enjoyed this show, please take a quick minute to share this with your business bestie, subscribe, and leave a review. It helps me reach more business owners just like you. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please reach out to me on my website. I've created a form just for you. Remember, with the right system and mindset, you can achieve the success your heart desires. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to chatting with you next time. I appreciate you and I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, let's grow, friends.